Good morning, this is Empress Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this week, and today I like to finish up reading for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. Today is Friday and this reading is for Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. The good tarot card is starting this reading, and the card that came out for you is the Empress, and the Empress is about fertility. See this? This is a wonderful time to give birth to new ideas and new experiences. Nourishment is assured as I step into a new version of myself. My life is rich and ripe with possibilities that I can manifest and create. I am a powerful co-creator and life loves me right now. My world is brimming with potential and infinite possibility that will manifest for the highest good. The Psychic Tarot card is spiritual strength. The card is coming forth to give encouragement and to remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you have been working on. So this final spirit card of this deck represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from all the struggles, but now is not a time to give up. Instead, tap into all of your inner reserves for that one final push in order to achieve your desired outcome. You have been through so much to get to this point, is the message. And even though you may have acquired some scars from some battles, you are wiser and you are stronger today. The enlightenment that you have gained will be an invaluable resource to you. You may also notice that you are experimenting with different things in your life at this time, and all of these experiences, they feed your spirit and they offer you knowledge for the future. The Dungeons and the Dragons card for you is the World card. And the World card is about endings and coming to a place of completion, and also an internally and externally power for you. And a special message is that you see someone weeping at the side of the road, and they tell you that they have been forced to marry someone they do not really want to marry. And that is a good reason to weep, I think, if you are forced to marry someone you do not really want. Next card is the Sacred Destiny Oracle card. That one is purity, relating to the first snow. And before the first snow, the earth is dark and is cold, and there are fallen trees from the autumn storms. They lay around everywhere, and atop the decaying leaves, they cover the forest floor. And so, however, when the first snow arrives, then the darkness and the decomposing soil, they are replaced by a purity that is light and bright. And in the sunshine, the individual snowflakes atop the snowdrifts, they sparkle with crystalline light. Harsh sounds, they are muffled, and sharp corners and rugged edges, they are muted. Everything feels fresh and new. Debris seemingly disappears beneath the pristine white snow landscape. Softly falling snow illuminates the environment in a diffusion of swirling forms. And at night, in the light of the full moon, the first snow is glowing and serenely silent, turning everything into an enchanted fairy tale realm. In some mystical traditions, descending snow symbolizes the transmission of knowledge from a higher plane, which is the heavens, to the lower planes, namely the earth, and so bringing purity to the earth. The sacred landscape wants you to know, no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and can be new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter, and you are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to come. The past does not need to equal the future, and your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns, they are now dropping away, and recurring challenges, they are released. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and of holy healing. The mystical Shaman Oracle card is the Holy Mountain. And the native peoples around the earth, they recognize mountains as places of great power where one encounters spirit or where the gods or the goddesses live. And in ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of the 12 main gods and goddesses. And in Tibet, the pilgrims, they move around Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. And in Peru, the pilgrims, they climb the ice-capped Mount Osanguet to receive the starlight and to bring fire to the earth. The invitation here is that a holy mountain invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. But first you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. So find a sacred altar where others who came before you have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offerings there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion, and then you see with clarity the perfection of everything. There is a medicine aspect here, When the holy mountain shows up, then it is time to become active. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over some challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain there are no obstacles, only beauty and an unobstructed view of the entire earth. And there is no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or the right camping equipment in order to climb the holy mountain. You already have all the gear that you need. So overcome any lethargy, any laziness, as these are your real obstacles. And the last card is from the Bob Ross Oracle deck. Out came the Dead Tree. Bob Ross understood that in life the dead trees are just as important as the living trees. He said that trees, they are a reality in nature. That trees, they are a reality in nature. So do not leave them out just because they are dead. They are a part of nature's beauty. Even the scraggledy evergreen climbing on the side of a cliff with its ugly limbs and branches only growing on one side, they have a place in the greater scheme of life. So the dead tree might not be pretty, but it is still a part of this world. It is a reminder that life contains multitudes, the good and the ugly, and that everything around us should be appreciated. And I do not know if I read it right, even the scratchedly evergreens climbing to the side, I think it is meant to be the kind of ugly evergreens that are climbing on the one side of the cliff with their ugly limbs and their branches only growing on one side. They still are a part of this life. That was the reading for you, Pisces. I thank you very much for listening, wishing you a beautiful day, sending out lots of love. Take care and goodbye.